Hello everybody, Wildtracker here, and welcome to another episode of Wildcraft. Yes, I did say that correctly, Wildcraft. This is our single player Let's Play series. We are on episode 41, and it has been ages since we last posted an episode. It's got to be about 6 months since episode 40, and that's because we were playing in the previous version snapshots, so the 1.9 snapshots. And I then started playing on New Reador when 1.9 proper came out. So it kind of switched to playing on there, and we didn't get snapshots for a while. Then suddenly 1.10 just came out, and yeah, we're now on 1.11. So I'm in the 1.11 snapshots. If we look at there, 16W39B, and it is the B one because I did load this map in the A, and had a few issues, namely down in my sorting room or my chest room down here. I couldn't put anything in that furnace. Every time I did, the game crashed, and so I thought I'd try a hopper, and I put a hopper with some coal in going into the furnace, and of course that meant it was on an infinite loop of crashing. And I figured rather than put the backup game and not use the furnace because I wanted some glass, I would just wait for the B version to come out and hope they fixed it, and they have. So that's awesome. There was a lot of bug fixes in this, but we are in the 1.11 snapshots now. Of course, since we played this, and I think the last thing we did was build this library of this area, and I'm going to kind of do a refresh as we do some of this because some of you guys are new to the channel since I last did this. So obviously go and check out the playlist if you want to see this from the beginning. But yeah, this is our world, not all of it, because there is, in fact, let me just put a block down. There's a slightly bigger area if we go up here a couple of blocks. We are down the bottom there, as you can see. We've got the farm area, we've got this path coming up over here where we've got some farmlands somewhere here, I think. We've got a path going over here to a farm area, as in a ranch, and the path kind of comes through these woods, or it goes over these mountains, and that goes up to the mesa. And there's also our end portal is over here. We can also go through these woods all the way over here, and this is where we got our kind of second base. We got our large Lord of the Rings tower up in that area over there. We've got our witch farm, we've got our iron farms. We've got a lot of automation happening over in that area, which is going to be pretty cool. Now we've got these new snapshots. This is going to make this really cool, having bases in different areas, because we can transport things really easy. But we'll get into that. So yeah, as I said, last time we played this, we had the full version of 1.9, which came out, and then obviously we have got 1.10 as well, so we should have polar bears somewhere. I don't know where. We've got the husk and stray now. We've got obviously the bone blocks and the new nether bit blocks and the nether wart blocks, so that's going to be really cool. Let me have a little walk around here while we're talking about this, so you can see my castle area here. Yeah, so we've got some new blocks in the game that we didn't have before when we built all this. This is my storage room and my enchanting area, and then the library, and we have a upper view to the library as well, an upper area, which is pretty cool. And then down the bottom here we've got the children area of the library, more colourful and that sort of thing. And then obviously we've got our end portal as well through there. So yeah, it's a nice little area. So we have new blocks to play around with in this that we haven't played around with before. We've got the old mine shafts in the mesa, which we never had previously. We've got all of that sort of malarkey. Obviously we had all this in the end cities before. This is my little farm here that we haven't obviously farmed in a little while, but that's pretty good. Oh yeah, let's go out here and have a little look around here. We've got our stables and our sort of blacksmith area. We need to get villagers. That's one thing we need to do with this, is populate it with villagers, but we're not really ready for that. And then out here we've got our pub in the gardens, and our church, which is just, yeah, really nice. So yeah, it'd be nice to start working on this. Now we've got some new blocks, new features to play around with as well. Going to use it as my snapshot series more than anything else. So whereas New Reador, it's not necessarily the snapshots. So that's awesome. Obviously we've got Endermen in the Nether now, so we're going to have to go there. We're going to have a few things broken as well, because in the Nether I was using the transport system where we use a piston to push a boat on the ice, and it doesn't quite go that fast anymore. So we'll have to look at that, and the same at the end. So there'll be a few things broken in this world that we need to change. But yeah, that's by the by. Let's put our hat on while we remember. What I do want to do though is to play around with some of the new features. So let's go up here, I guess. I doubt we're going to get on the top, but we'll get up here as well. This is my old villager breeder iron farm, and when we moved it all the way over to the other side, so we don't use this anymore. We've got a few villagers at the bottom. I want to do something with that today, so let's see if we can get up here while we talk about that. Yeah, so we've got some new features in 1.11 that I really want to check out, and I want to check them out in a real world situation. I don't want to check them out just in a creative world. That's easy enough. I want to do this real world, so we are going to go and find ourselves a woodland mansion, which is going to take us absolutely ages, no doubt, to find, because they're somewhat sort of like between 1,000 and 10,000 blocks from wherever you are, and this is an old world, so it's certainly not going to be within 1,000 blocks, and I dare say it's going to be a lot more. But we're going to do that. We're going to do that, and to get that we need the proper villager for it. So I'm going to set up here, because we need to populate this area, we're going to set up a villager breeder on top of this mountain. So, and we're going to make it into a little bit of an outpost kind of thing. So we perhaps have this lone villager on the top here, whose task is to you know, sort of look after the place and make sure we don't get any baddies coming along, and perhaps we'll get him to ring a bell if it's you know, really sort of I don't know, we'll put something up here to make it really cool and featuring, because that's the thing, I don't just want to set up, you know, a breeder and it doesn't do anything. I want to set it up and it really does something. So yeah, not always easy, since you've got to do this in a certain way, I guess. Let's put that there, give me some room, put that there, and I'm in the door, and let's see if we can do the same the other side. Can we actually do it still? Oh, I can, that's alright. I've just got to open it to get out. Okay, so yeah, I think what we'll do is let me build this villager breeder on the top. So the idea is going to be, we have 6 doors up here. We'll have a single villager sat inside this. We need a roof on it, which we've got some wooden slabs. Okay, that will probably do. Let's put this up here first. That's probably a good way to start it. Yeah, that way nothing will spawn up here on top of this thing. And this is the sort of villager breeder I'm doing. You have a lone villager here, and then further on down, 6 or 7 blocks I think it is, you then have your sort of villagers that breed, and because of this one here, they'll infinitely breed. So that's the idea behind it. I do believe that still works without any issues. Probably need to make some proper slabs out of these. There we go, because we need to get a villager up here, and then we need it to stop. So we'll have a stopgap there. That one will go there, and he'll sit in a minecart in between, and then I think we can decorate this around a bit. And I need one of these as well. Cool. Okay, well that's kind of there ready for the villager. We're going to have fun getting him up, because we'll have to build a minecart track all the way up here to put him in there. But yeah, I'm going to do that, and then I think what I'm going to do now is immediately below this one set up at the area for the other villagers. And the idea behind this is we will get I'm just going to take this away for now, and I'm going to put rocks back again afterwards, because I kind of want it built into the mountain. Yeah, hopefully we're going to get the Cartographer. That's what we're looking for. The new villager called the Cartographer. He won't exist in my world at the moment unless I go to a village far out, and I might be lucky. So I think this is going to be the best way of doing it. So how many got? 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Let me get this done, and we'll come back when we've got it there. Alright, so we've got this little station set up. I've got a rail track going all the way down to the bottom, and down below here we have a little holding station. So once I've got a villager up there, I'm going to drop a couple in here as well, and get those guys breeding. So that'll be really cool. And yeah, we just need some brown coat villagers, I think. So they're going to sit in this little hole, and the idea will be, if we go round here, I'm struggling for my space, and I'll tell you what, man, inventory. We are going to sort that out today. We're going to sort out our inventory problems forever. But for now, yeah, so we've got this little chamber here. They're going to sit on top of this fence post. I'm going to get a few of them breeded up, and then we'll remove this glass, and what it'll allow is the baby villagers will then drop through whilst the adults stay up there. We'll have some water down here, and then the water is going to push them down onto there. So it's very similar to what we've got on New Eriador over at the big farm area. We've got a villager breeding on there, so we can get all the iron farms filled up, and that thing is working overtime. So all we'll have to do, and I don't think we'll have to do it that much, because if we give loads of food to like a farmer, fill up his inventory, he will just you know, forever sort of keep throwing food at the others, and they'll keep breeding and all that kind of stuff. But we can just come up here, we'll probably put a fence post there, and then we can just come up and sort of throw some food in at these guys if we need to. So yeah, I think what we need to do is jump off here. Let's go and get ourselves a villager. So if we no, we can't make it, can we? Don't be so silly. That would just be ridiculous that we can do such a flight. Let's just do that. Put that down there. Climb up this way. So I've kind of got a rail track ready almost. So we need to take that out of there. Let's go through this way. Break our way in. Put the glass back up before they escape. Yeah, so I've got this guy here lined up ready because he is pretty junk really. He's got Aqua Infinity, and Respiration 2, Unbreaking 2. Unbreaking 2 I guess is not bad, but we're going to breed these guys up and get the ultimate. This guy's still safe in here. I think he's our Silk Touch guy if I remember rightly. Yeah, he's Silk Touch. And we've got a... Is this our looting one? No, it's a Fletcher. There's a Fletcher inside you. You're not a Fletcher. You're not a Fletcher. There's a Fletcher inside you. Yes, you can see two heads. There you are. Now, have we got farmers, fishermen? But I presume we can use any, can't we? Yeah, but there's a farmer there anyway. Yeah, so we'll probably make sure we get him up there and a couple of brown coats. But however, let's see if we can get this guy up. If we can push him onto the rails, give him a little shove. Hopefully no one stops him, and we shall get him all the way up to the top one. He should hopefully get up there before us. Right, let's get out. Can we? No, we'll go out the same way. Hopefully nobody follows, but it doesn't matter too much if they do. Putting a rail track there would have helped. That would have been handy. Let's block this up so we get no zombies. Hashtag fail? Is that what you would say? Where's he gone? Is he already up there? Right. Looks like it. Let's hope he doesn't come down again. But he should be safe up there when... no, he didn't quite get all the way up there. Why did he come back down again? Something pushed him back down, did it by any chance? Let's hope not. And he doesn't come through us again. No. Looks like he stayed up there this time. I was ready for him to come down there then. Of course, he might creep down a little bit. Yes, there he is. Oops. I just punched him up. That's... I think we need to get up here and stop him from coming down quickly. Okay, well, you've made it. That's fine with me. So if we make sure you're pushed on there as far as you can, we get a half slab. Stick that there. Perfect. You, my friend, cannot move. You are now technically the village. So, just need to get a couple of guys in there. Well, guys, I am excited because these villagers were still breeding down here. I've just removed all the doors, so we actually turn this off from being a village so the upstairs can be village. And there was a couple of new sort of librarians born, and one of them was over here, and he's a cartographer. Awesome! So, we can get a map from him. That is absolutely awesome. I need to go and get some paper. Yeah, that whole villager breeding thing up there, we can put that on hold. We don't even need that to be working up there. I don't know if it is now anymore or not. These guys have stopped showing hearts since I've taken the doors off. But we have a cartographer. That is fantastic. So we can get a map. Awesome. Right, let me get some paper. Right, so he doesn't give it straight away. Let's see if we can unlock a few more trades, see if he's got other stuff, or we've got to go and make a compass. No, that's okay at the moment. Here we go, that's an empty map. Right, let's see. Hopefully we then get the other maps after this, if he'll unlock again. Oh, we've got to buy things. Well, let's buy a map. That's going to be 8. There we go. Yeah, I bought a map off you. Now, give me a new trade. You have. Let's see what we've got now. Ah, did I unlock both? It did. So we've got the Ocean Explorer map, and we've got the Woodland Explorer map. That's awesome, but I need to get a compass. Right, we have got to get this Woodland Explorer map. That is the only one that counts. Let's get it, put it on inventory, and it comes up, and... Okay, so the way this works is we are a tiny dot in that top right hand corner. That means it's a long, long way away. So let's bring up F3. We are facing towards north at the moment, so we are facing in the direction of the map, which means it is right over in that direction. And yeah, so it's obviously in a roof biome. There's some rivers there because the brown marks water. So that's some rivers, but it's a long, long, long way away, I reckon, because we're a very small dot. So that is not something we can go and do today. However, there is something we can go and do today, and we are going to go and do something today, and that's sort our inventory out. So yeah, I think what we need to do is head into the Nether, and then once we've done that, we can go and get ourselves some shulkers. Now, hopefully, I remember my way. Let's see, that's to the other farm. Is that the end? Maybe the end is along here. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been in the Nether. Trying to remember what's down this way. There is a Blaze farm. There's the fortress there. And then what's further on down this way? I think... Ah, yes, this might be the end, because we've got several portals at the end, depending where we want to go. So that goes to the desert, but I think this goes to the end portal underneath it. And I think I remember rightly, I've actually found all the portals, and there's one which is north. Yes, so there's one which is north, is quite close to the other base, and then this one is obviously quite close to here. Let's go in. And where have we got? Okay, yeah, so this is the broken thing. We used to be able to, yeah, shove a boat along there without ice and all the rest of it, and it used to go flying, but obviously it doesn't anymore. So yeah, that's not going to work if we want to go to our Enderman farm. Never mind, such things are there to break. And let's just get rid of that boat, we don't need it. Let's go and find a portal, hopefully, to one of the end cities. And there it is. So we've got another one over there. So we obviously have to fought the dragon a couple of times. It's so long ago, I don't actually remember you know, how many times we fought the dragon, when we fought the dragon. Just having a look around now. I reckon twice. I reckon we only fought it twice, but this one looks set up, so that's hopefully easier to go and find an end city. So let's go and do that. Now, before I head in to this little portal and head over to the end cities, I've just been looking at the time of the video, and it's getting a little bit long. Yeah, we've probably got a little bit more adventuring to go, so I think what we're going to do is call it a day there. We're going to head to the end cities next time, find some shulkers, and hopefully get some shulker shells. So please do come and join me then. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. We have got ourselves a cartographer, we've got ourselves a map, so that means some future adventures, which is awesome. Next episode we are on the quest to make ourselves a better inventory system, a shulker box, no less. So come and join me then. My name's WildTracker. If you enjoyed the video, click on like, and we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Bye.